Well, new tonight, this week marks 1 year since Greenville's Unity Park opened to the public. The 60-acre park in the city's southern side neighborhood is full with families nearly every single day.
Fox Carolina's Zach Proletsky explains the history behind the park and what it's meant to the people of that part of the town since it opened.
Well, Tori and Justin, the planning for Unity Park really began in 2009, but the first calls for it happened 70 years before that. City leaders and Greenville natives say the park has done exactly what it's named for, brought unity.
We wanted a place where people would come together that would understand this is not just a green space, it's a park with a message. It's everything we could have hoped for.
It's able to bring generations together.
Greenville natives Vicki Fritz Hamilton and Wanda Johnson are at the park 5 days a week.
It's amazing that we can enjoy it. I come out here on lots of occasions walking.
We get a chance to see people, talk with people, communicate with people, have a good time, sit down and reflect upon the day's journey.
They remember when this land was two former segregated parks, Mayberry and Meadowbrook Park.
I remember the gravel, and I remember the park that was here before.
In the 1930s, E.B. Holloway made a request to give this community a park, after a large portion of Mayberry Park was taken by the city to build a baseball stadium for whites only.
I thank God for Reverend E.B. Holloway, who had the vision and the forethought to go before City Council so that we can have this beautiful park.
It took more than 80 years before Unity Park would open right across the street from Tabernacle Baptist Church.
There are seniors in this area that are literally watching a totally new generation come and enjoy the amenities of Greenville.
A mile down the road, Reverend Stacy Mills is the senior pastor at Mountain View Baptist Church.
It certainly does make a difference to have people looking at this side of town in a different way.
He sees that driving past Unity Park every day.
It gives a strong nod to what has been, but it certainly embraces what can be.
Mills says continuing to invest in the southern side neighborhood and the park is vital. Mayor Knox White agrees.
Well, the park itself is going to continue to evolve. We have a number of new additions. The baseball field, Mayberry Park, will be under construction shortly. We have new basketball courts, but you're also going to see redevelopment on Mayberry Street in the future.
Now, another big aspect of Unity Park is providing affordable housing. Mayor White says the city has donated 8 acres of land right next to the park that he expects to be developed into affordable workforce and senior housing over the next couple of years. For now, reporting Zach Proletsky, Fox Carolina News.